Howdy folks, it's Simon Gotthelf here, and I'm here to talk about my favorite settings on two great Pete Cornish distortion or overdrive pedals. And we're talking about the CC-1 crunch pedal and the G-2 distortion. I use these two pedals a lot. Ever since I got them, they have been on my pedal board, so I use them in the studio and for every live gig I play. And I get a lot of questions about these pedals. What are my favorite settings? Which pedals comes first? And what happens if you use one pedal into the other? How about different amplifiers than my Comet 60 amplifier? Maybe you have seen my demo videos where I use these pedals into my Comet 60. So live I use these pedals into my old 64 Vox amplifier a lot. So I just decided to make a video and show you my settings and how I'm using the pedals. So it's not really a demo video, it's more me goofing around on the guitar and just showing you how I use these pedals. So enough talk, let's just turn on the CC-1 and see what it sounds like. You can see the settings I have on the pedals. You can see them on your screen, and the Vox that I'm playing through is just, it's the normal channel, no top boost, volume straight up at 12 o'clock, and the clean tone is like this. Just a great clean tone, great building tone for adding overdrives and boosters. Now the first thing that I really like about these Cornish pedals is that if you got a clean tone like this, if you add a pedal like the CC-1 and turn your guitar down to around 6 or 7 or so, you get this. It's pretty much the same sound, and I really like that I can use the volume control on my guitar to determine how much gain I want. So this is my basic setting. I got the volume up pretty high at 2 o'clock. I like to boost the front end of my amp, and I got the gain up pretty high, and then I just control everything from the guitar. So everything from clean to crunch I get from the CC-1, and I don't really change the knobs too much. Sometimes in the studio I might you know, back down the bass a little bit to make the guitar fit into the track, or maybe add a little bit of treble or mids to cut through. But this is my settings. These are my settings for my live tone. Moving over to the G2, that's sort of my basic go-to lead boost pedal, and I got the volume up pretty high again. I like to boost the front end, and then I got the tone up pretty high. I don't want to take away too much of the high-end frequencies. I use the sustain knob from 5 to 8 depending on the part I'm playing. Right now I got the sustain knob around 5, and it sounds like this. Just a good lead tone, not too gainy. It's still warm, I think, and I like that. If I turn up the gain, or the sustain actually, to around 8, I get just a little more bite and some more crunch happening. So that's pretty much it. I really don't change the settings on the G2 very much. It's only the sustain knob I tweak sometimes. And of course, if you add the CC-1 into the G2, you get even more sustain. And sometimes I do that if I want to have a really nice lead tone, big lead tone going on like this. That's the G2. Adding the CC-1. Lots of sustain, of course. Now let me just switch guitars. So that's a single coil guitar, and if I grab a humbucker guitar like this one, This is my Rabeck guitar. It has DiMaggio anniversary pickups, and of course they got more output. So the G2 by itself with the sustain around 6. Immediately you can tell that it's a more focused pickup, more bite and more crunch, and you know, tighter sound. And if I add the CC in front of that, you get this. A lot of crunch going on. So that's my basic settings for these two pedals, and these are my main crunch pedals. I have them on my main pedal board, and of course I add another type of booster or overdrive from time to time, and because I need a different flavor maybe. But these two, they are really consistent and they sound great. And with these pedals you have no hum, no weird radio signals coming through, and if you turn them off, the signal is really strong, and you can play with these pedals turned off straight into your amp, and you get the great tone that you get from just plugging your guitar straight into the amp. So that's it. That's why I'm using them. I hope you can use my settings, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll see if I can answer them. Well, so next time, check out my real demo videos, and see ya.